Good morning. So, today I thought we would go into a little chat. The reason I call this Coffee and Spirit Keeper talk is because I got coffee. Two, this is something that most some witches don't ever talk about because they don't deal with spirits, or they don't have entities that are either bound to them or in a vessel or anything like that. So let's talk. To me, being a spirit keeper is a major part of my practice. I have so many spirits that have claimed me, some that have just come to me, some that I have, acquired through conjurers. And I recently got the newest one of my spirit family, and she is a white wolf. She's a very huge white wolf, and she has blue eyes. She's really good with depression. She's really good with anxiety. She senses when I am stressed out, or if I am just upset. She's always there. She makes herself known, not like you would see like a regular fur baby dog, but I would feel her. I would feel her laying against me, and like a part of my leg would be warm. Careful with her. She has arthritis, baby. But in so many ways, she has let me know that she is with me. And my best friend that I am with at the time is has dogs, and they react to her, and especially my patches that was given to us. But we're going to end up having to leave her here, and she's going to have to go to a different home because she don't listen to anybody but me. And so let's talk. Entities, beings, spirits. Is taboo, especially if you're a Wiccan, because people think, oh well, beings and entities are mostly bad, and that's not the case. There's just because a being is maybe dark arts, or what they say DA, doesn't mean that they are bad. It just means they're stronger, they're more like a vampire is a DA. My Luna is a DA, and then I have my light ones, the ones that work with healing and stuff like that, like my Aquila. She's a light being. Let's see here, what else I have. Shamba is a light being. My Alicorn is a light being. And then I have the fairies that have been with me through my whole entire time. They're light beings. Now, that's not to say that each one has can't be mischievous because, like us, they are both, you know. And my Nigel, being dark arts, he's very attentive and he watches over me. And I mean, he's not evil by far. I mean, people think, ooh, vampire, evil things, and the blood sucking and stuff like that. Yes, there's so many ways of that they get their nourishment, and it's not always through blood transfers or anything like that. It can be energy, and but he's far from being evil. I mean, he watches over my daughter, just like Shamba watches over my daughter. Luna watches over my daughter. Diana, she watches over my daughter. And I'm sure my fairies that have been with me through my whole entire time and seen what I've gone through, they watch over her. I mean, so going back to Akela is, like I said, she is a white wolf. I have been communicating with her for the past few days. You see my video. And so she's like, I love all my beings and everything, but my latest one, I had a conjurer do it for me, and she goes, okay, I'll send you I'll do this on the new moon, and I'll send it, the info and everything in your message, you know, via email, and how you can welcome her into your home and whatnot. And I'm like, you know, of all the conjurers that I have went through for my beings, or that have claimed me, no one has told me, you know, how to go about welcoming them into my home or welcoming them to me or anything like that. And she was shocked. So how do they communicate through you? It depends on the being, I guess, because so far the beings that I have had, except for maybe Nigel, I have seen in a spirit form or as orbs. Nigel I have seen in trying to manifest, and others have seen him watching over her in the old house that I lived in with my ex-husband. Now with Akela, it has been two ways so far. I have seen her manifest through smoke. I have seen her manifest through orb, and I've felt her. And I've seen my dog react to her. Now, there's another way. Oh, and I've actually seen her form as I was walking through the hallway, and she showed me her true self and how, I mean, she's beautiful. Just, I wish I could show y'all a picture or a video of what she looks like, because she's just absolutely gorgeous. And she's such a cuddle bug, and she's so sweet. Her favorite incense is sage. She don't really like sweets. She likes blue crystals. She likes owls. I haven't really gone in depth to, but one of the things that she can do is she can relate messages for the other spirits to me, and then she can contact through dreams and meditation and whatnot. She is bound to me. She does not have a vessel, but I did get her a wool statuette that is actually a cone incense holder, and I was like, that would be perfect for her. And so, but I got that packed up because the 30th we're going to be going away to Las Vegas, Nevada, and this is like a huge, major lifestyle change for me and my daughter, because we've always been either in Hobbs or Texas, and so this is like way out of my comfort zone. The last time I went out of my comfort zone, something really bad happened when we got back to Amarillo. But that's a whole new different story, and this is a new chapter of my life, and I want to put the past behind me, and I want to heal. So the whole part of having spirits is you've got to open and stay the open of communications. And how do you do that? Well, I do it just simply by talking to them, like they're here with me now.
Baby, what are you doing to my father? Baby, stop! Put her down!
So that's how I do it. Or I meditate, or I send like thoughts to them, or I whisper. It is like a relationship. You have to work at it to get to know your beings and have that closeness, and how, you know, how strong y'all's bonds are. My high priestess, she is okay, the story behind Akela is I wanted to get, my whole intention was getting a Kintu, which is a 7 or 9 tail fox. And I was like, okay, well, that's what I had in my mind. But my high priestess in my coven, who lives in Nevada, that's who I'm going to be living with. She was blowing smoke through, I don't know if it was like one of those vape pens or whatnot, but a wolf came through the smoke. And I started thinking, okay, because I remember her telling everyone that the wolf is the coven animal. And I'm like, wow. I have always been told that a wolf is always with me. One of my favorite animals other than cats is a white wolf with blue eyes. And I'm like, that would be such an awesome spirit animal to get, because it wouldn't just connect me to one of my favorite animals, but it would connect me to my coven, because that is our coven animal. And the fact that she had there was a wolf in her smoke just spurred the moment on, and I said, I know what I want to get. I want to get a white wolf with blue eyes. And so I called up, well, I didn't call her up, but I messaged my friend who does conjurings, and she does them for a pretty good price. Let me tell you, $14 for a conjuring that is directly to you and whatnot is awesome. you go to any other conjurer, even those kind are going to be like $40 to $80. And so yeah, it's like I'm on top of it right now. Once I had gotten my money in, I said, okay, I want to get a being from you, and this is what I want. I said, I want a white wolf. I said, wolves have been connected to me. People have said that they have seen spirit wolf by me, and I'm always Mama Wolf to some of the kids that I've claimed. And my coven animal is a wolf. So I would love to get a wolf from you. And she's like, any particular ones that you want? Female, any traits or anything like that? I said, whoever comes through is the one that is meant for me. I said, it doesn't matter if it's a female or a male, or whatever traits. Whatever traits they have, that's a bonus. But whoever comes to me, comes through for me, is the one. I said, I'm not picky. I let them claim me. I don't ever claim any of my beings because they are on a higher level of consciousness than I am. And so I always allow them to claim me. And she's like, okay, well, we'll do this on the new moon for you. And the next day, you'll have your spirit animal. I was like, okay. So I sent her the money. And I was like, and that I was so excited that now, and plus it didn't help that it was a new moon, because full and new moons are my thing. They somehow energize me. I feel the energy shift and everything. It's like, so, and of course with her being in the UK, which is morning to here, can be like close to afternoon there. So it was probably about our evening time here, and everything before I got the info and her saying, okay, she's with you. I was like, cool. And I've read her message to me, and let me tell you, girls, out of my room now! No, we're not getting any clothes out or anything like that. So, what I'm thinking, because I asked her, I said, I love the message, and I love the fact that you went into detail how to welcome her, being into your home. And so, tonight is going to be all about me welcoming Nigel and all my other beings into my home. And I'm going to do it the right way, because I didn't know that part. No one told me, when any messages or anything like that, how to welcome them into your home. They just said, okay, well, you got it, got them, da-da-da-da-da. And I'm like, okay, how do I communicate with them? So, that's part of that. And so getting back to the subject, being a spirit, we're got it out now. My God. What? Quit whining. Sorry about that. Hello, whoever is on. So, like I said, a part of my belief and my faith is,
Hi.
say hi.
Hi.
Alright, drink your Kool-Aid.
Hi.
Okay, stop. Both of you. Is about that other aspect that is, not about potions, not about, but communicating with beings and whatnot, because I am such an open medium. And therefore, there's just, I feel like that is part of, what I need to do. I need to broaden my horizons and become, just not, okay, tarot, crystals, spells, chants, elixirs, stuff like that, but the other aspect of the craft, the one that, I see barely anybody, except for maybe a few, and my high priestess being one, deal with that kind of aspect of things and welcome that part of the craft in, because it's all about absorbing everything that you can. And sometimes your beings, what books and everything else doesn't teach you, a being can, like like, see, there are certain traits that you want in the craft that maybe you want to enhance, that you want to learn more about. And a being that has, like, maybe dealt with this aspect for eons is like, they can teach you better than, a person or a book, because they have been doing it more, and they still do it in that spirit form. So it's just an awesome aspect, and it's something to consider, because being the witch is part of, learning everything that you can, not just going with one part, but doing the whole spectrum of everything. And so that's like just an awesome thing, because it's just, you have the whole, what I say, kit and caboodle of being the witch, or being in the craft, or anything. So that's what I wanted to, come on here and, just talk about, because there's many channels that have, just, the herbs and stuff. But you don't see anybody that goes, okay, well, let's get down to something that is not talked about in the craft, unless you are a conjurer. And that is being a spirit keeper, and how to communicate through with your beings, and how to stay connected to them, and build that lasting relationship. Because to me, it's who I am. It's part of me. They are a part of me, and to disclude that part of me is to deny my true self, who I truly am. I am not just your everyday witch with gifts, but I am also a spirit keeper. I am also one that deals with spirits. And, you know, to me, that is like an awesome gift to have, to be able to say, I am a spirit keeper. And I'm not afraid to admit that yes, I have beings that have claimed me and that protect over my family, or they watch over my daughter, or anything like that. Because, I mean, that would be wrong. So I wanted to come on here and I wanted to explain to y'all that though I am a witch, though I am a mother, a best friend, a sister, I am also a spirit keeper, and I'm very proud of it, because they have, well, and I'm not saying, you know, people or friends or anything come in and out of my life, or I move to a different place and I don't have that bond. I still have that bond, but it's like far away. My beings are with me. Like, I'm gonna have to leave my dog. But there's one fur baby that will always be with me. And though it breaks my heart to leave her and know that she will be gone, I will have Akela, and I will have Nigel, and I will have Luna, and I will have, you know, my fairies, and I will have Diana, and I will have Shamba, and I will have Nigel. They will, along with my daughter, they will always be with me. And they will always be a part of me. And I feel their comfort when I am upset. I can feel Nigel's laughter every time I watch something like Hotel Transylvania, or, you know, things like Twilight. I can feel his laughter, and I can see in my head him shaking his head like they got it all so wrong. And I've spoken to and I've heard Shamba, you know, in video when I was doing Pendulum years ago, and I've always felt Luna. Luna was like my very first being. She has been with me for almost 4 years. And now that, you know, I have started on this other journey of being a spirit keeper from almost 4 years ago to now, there's such I want to say apothecary, but that doesn't really sound right when working with spirits. But I have such an array of them, from the light to the dark. And I am at awe with being that too in my craft. Because I feel like, yeah, there's still some pieces in my craft that need work on and everything else. But that spectrum and that aspect of it is the gap between that part is, I feel like that will enhance the craft. That will That was like half of the missing piece of my work and who I am. And so now that I have that, I can learn from them. I can and listen to what they say. And listen to, my deity, which is the Morgan. And take heed if they have a warning. Or if they feel like this person isn't right. I'm working on my tarot, because I'm in tarot class. And I'm working on, getting that part of the aspect done. I have written some of my own spells because I feel like, sure, you can write somebody else's spell, but it's not as powerful as your own. I've always believed the most powerful spells come from you in your written word. So, 31 minutes and 25 seconds I've been talking. I have little girls that are needing attention, and I hope y'all enjoy this video. Subscribe if you like my videos. Let me know more if you want to see more communications with my spirits. I will try to be on here more. Like I said, the 30th, which is in probably 2 weeks now, I will be moving to Las Vegas, Nevada with my High Priestess. I am so excited about that, and I am nervous. But I know that this is much needed, and I need to get away from Texas. I will try to do something new, and maybe even video my my trip there and everything. But namaste. Have a magical Monday, as much as you can, because it is Monday. And be blessed. And sending out all my blessings and healing. You can contact me through, Facebook if you want. But yeah, just have a magical